When did you realize kindness was only making people use you? The first time I said no, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. My cousin was moving apartments and asked if I could help load furniture into a truck. I told him I couldn't because my wife and I had already planned to spend the day looking at houses. He just said all right and hung up. About an hour later, my aunt called asking why I'd suddenly decided I was too good to help my own family. That honestly confused me because I'd spent years saying yes to everyone. I'd helped people move, picked relatives up from airports at 5 in the morning, watched kids on weekends, loaned money I rarely got back, even used vacation days to help my uncle renovate his house. Nobody ever complained then? But the one time I had plans somehow erased all of that. A few weeks later, another cousin moved into a new place, and I found out they'd already told everyone I'd be there helping. Nobody had even asked me. When I didn't show up, they acted like I'd let everyone down. That was when everything finally clicked. I wasn't doing favors anymore. I'd become part of everyone's plan. So I stopped saying yes unless I actually wanted to. About 6 months later, my sister asked if I could watch her kids for the weekend. I already had plans, so I told her no. She sighed, said she'd figure something out, and hung up. When I saw her the next week, I asked who ended up watching the kids. She looked at me like it wasn't a big deal and said, "Oh, I hired a babysitter." That answer bothered me more than it should have. Not because she found someone else, but because it proved she always had another option. I was just the free one. Ever since then, I still help people when I can. The difference is, I know the difference between someone who needs help and someone who simply got used to never hearing me say no.